All right, story time. Oh, hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day, that ends and why. Hi, GT. Hi, Lenarl. Hi, Shizu. Thank you all for the boats. I appreciate it. How's everyone doing? We made it. It's the weekend. It is Friday in Tokyo, Neo Old Tokyo. But we gotta go to court. We got a big case ahead of us today. Yeah, basically. Hope you guys are doing well. I had a pretty good day. Spent the morning, went for a run, went to an easy day at work. I got some good feedback from my new boss, which means like, hey Ray, guess who's not getting fired anytime soon, I hope. So no, that went well. Had a nice big bowl of pasta for lunch. And yeah, I was looking forward to a weekend of gaming, you know, like I usually do. I was also thinking about like going, a friend asked me earlier today about going to the Pokemon store. Like there's the Pokemon store in Shibuya, and it was like they want like a specific Pokemon. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I'm not a big Pokemon fan. I played Gen 1 when it came out 20 years ago. I just felt my bones creaking a little bit, but regardless, the point was it was fine, but it never hooked me, right? A lot of my friends went on to play Pokemon a lot, like a lot. I don't think they've played everything. They're not Pokemaniacs or something like that, Poke Fanatics. But they played quite a bit. They lasted quite a bit. I think the last one that my friends played were like X and Y or something like that, and then they kind of stopped from there. But like me, it was like, it's fine, but they never really grabbed me a second time is all I'm trying to say there. But you know, did people enjoy it? More power to you. There was an interesting article I was talking about with some friends about that earlier, where the crux of the conversation was, does Pokemon, even though people dog on it from being graphically inferior, like having the same old graphics for like 10 years straight, in some way does it also though, because it's able to use the same graphics, keep children's attention? That's good. By the way, JT, I wanted to ask you how Slay the Spire 2 is. You sounded really excited. It sounds like you're having a really fun time with the game. I know that Slay the Spire 1 was super popular, and I know that just came out. I don't know if is it still early access or is it actually an official release? I think it was like a couple weeks ago it came out as an early access. I can't be wrong on the details there, but regardless, I know that people love that Slay the Spire. They sure do. It seems interesting. Came out today as early access. Okay, well, thank you for letting me know, JT. And also, it's good to see you, JT. It's been a minute, but I'm glad you're doing well. You're hale and whole and all that. What else would I do? Yeah, I don't think I have much else to do. I mean, but I guess I should give everybody a heads up. So listen up, boat. In about a couple months, your admiral's going on another vacation. He's decided that he's sick and tired of streaming, and he needs to get away from everything for a little bit. No, I'm joking. I love streaming, actually. It's a lot of fun. I find it a very enjoyable hobby. But no, your admiral's going on vacation to go out and see the world a little bit. So I'll explain more detail once I have like everything finalized. But yeah, we'll be going on vacation in a couple months here. So just to give you a heads up there. Only $5 more, which is kind of interesting because I'm pretty sure they made a lot of money off of Slay the Spire 1. But either way, good for them. I'm happy for that. Yeah, like those games are pretty interesting. Like games like Slay the Spire, I feel like are hit and miss for me. Like I get deck builders. I played a lot of deck builders, especially in my college days. Maybe I just felt a little burnt out on them a little bit, like Dominion, the Resident Evil games, a lot of the deck building type of games. The only thing, and you know, I played a lot of Magic the Gathering stuff. Only thing is early access is sound effects and beta art. The balance of characters feel great. Only run ones for each of the characters. That's some good work there, JT. Yeah, like Slay the Spire, from what I can see, is like a fantastic game in terms of like the strategery, and people can like people can make crazy things, but it's still like, it's one of those games, like, how do I want to put this? It's one of those games where like the game expects you to break it in order to like expects you to try and break it so it's ready for you and will punish you, right? Something like that, right? Like, what was that a couple months ago? Like that Sea Dog VA video that kind of passed by my YouTube timeline where like he played us up to Ascension 20, where Ascension 20 is like, we're just gonna throw everything at you and it's gonna be unfair and you're gonna hate it. Deal with it. Glasses, you know? Something like that, right? I don't know the exact details there, but essentially, like, the game knows that like people are gonna come up with creative deck ideas. Which, as a game design challenge, I'd be really curious about that. What would 200 damage, 2 cost sword by the end? Yeah, so like that, right? The idea is that people will come in and they will do some crazy stuff like that. So, anyways, any hoodle, I think it's time we go to court. I put on my best hoodie for the judge, so he's nice and pressed. I got a nice clean shirt underneath. I shaved for this. What do you say we start going back to court? So we started, I think we saw the teaser, but we didn't really do anything. So I think we're gonna see the start of the case from here. But we ready for case 4, everybody? This one is, I think in terms of the series, I remember this one very fondly because this one is like a lot of loops and crazy ups and downs and stuff. But let's see how much I remember, if anything. I can't tell what I was playing through this game a second time. It's like, am I better? Am I just remembering things, or am I just getting smarter about like being able to figure out inconsistencies with testimony? I don't know. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, let's get going. Turnabout goodbye. Oh, it starts right there. Okay, shit. I thought we were gonna get like to be able to play it from the beginning. Can I like restart it? I like that there's a story mode for sure. That's cool. I guess I can't go back. Oh well. It's fine. Anyway, so last time when we finished off last time, there was a boat, as most good cases should start with. There was a boat. There were 2 people in it. So they were having like a little bit of a grudge or like a conversation. It was like, I've waited 15 years to get my vengeance on you. Merry Christmas, bang. And then when we see someone with the gun in hand and he kind of looked like Edgeworth. That's where we left off. So anyway, that's like the brief thing, but we'll get into the details here. All right, let's begin case 4. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Christmas is one of those date holidays, although people do tend to celebrate it here in Japan, but it's not necessarily, it's not like a day off. It's not like a religious holiday day off or like a bank holiday here. You go to work on the 25th here, but then maybe if you're lucky, you go and have a nice date or something. Hey, Nick, do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick! Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under, preferably a freezing one. Well, it is December, so your chances of finding one are probably high at this point. Is Christmas Day a KFC thing? Oh, you bet, man. In fact, it's gotten so popular that like Family Mart and 7-Eleven and all the other like combini chains try to do their own version of it. I would, if I wanted KFC's Christmas, if I wanted Christmas cheeky, I would probably need to order. Orders probably start in like September or October. They're like, they need to get the orders like out. They need to get those orders ready to go that quick, that far out. It's that popular. And it's okay. Like I did it once. I think I did year 1 here when I was here in Japan. It's okay. Like it's good chicken. You know, it's chicken. They try to fancy up and they like try to give you things like a little like dollop of wine and stuff like that. It's fine. I wouldn't, would I say it's like the most, would I say it's like a 5-star meal? No, but it's fine. And they definitely I can definitely appreciate the effort they put into it for sure. That's just my take. Your take may vary. Anyway, what was that about freezing water? Is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course, except I've been slacking off lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring water. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry. Them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea! So much for rushing spring water. Next in the news. I should probably put my broadcaster voice in. Next in the news, a large identified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy and the tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? What are you talking about? This is local news, Phoenix. You gotta keep in touch with your local news. You gotta know about the day-to-day in your neighborhood. Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. This office has a shower? Do I live here? Is this like one of those Japanese things where well, it'd be the opposite. Like the office is on the top floor and the residential area is on the lower floor? That's interesting. You want more pressure, huh? Well, why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? Good idea, Nick! Apparently, Fey blood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences to continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder! Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Like, I just imagine Phoenix like, wait, Miles Edgeworth? That's the same name as my boyfriend. Wait a minute. Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Yeah, Maya! The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect. In a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? Whomst? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. All right. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately. Charlie's been perking up these days. Good old Charlie. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt too. Phoenix, you're a lawyer, my dude. That's your bread and butter up there. Anyway. Mia's desk. If you had more clients, I'd probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Anyway. This is enough goofing off in our office. We gotta go to the detention center! December 25th, detention center, visitor's room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. What do you mean? Who better to represent you than someone who's been on the inside and knows the ins and outs of the justice system? Hello, Miles. Good talk, buddy. Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. I imagine not, no. I probably wouldn't be in the best of some moods if I was accused of moida. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you got here? So, you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Laugh, I say! Well, why aren't you laughing? Why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. It's a trap. Laugh and he'll get mad. Or burst into tears. Oh, you gonna cry? You gonna cry, Mr. Edgeworth? I shouldn't be mocking him. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby shot somebody. Sorry. Just 1,000 Edgeworth fangirls are just like honing in on my vicinity. There's like a drone above me that it's getting ready to like precision strike me through the apartment window. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time. We can spend it down here. We can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Thanks, Ed-Chen. Yes. Yes, you do. Actually, he's right. Damn, called out. I'd hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I don't want to see you like this either, believe me. All right. Edgeworth, can you tell me what happened? Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh! We're gonna help you, that's what! Help me? You! Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey! Sure, you got lucky and won all 3. 2 of them against me, but still, you know, still a skill issue. But your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you, Nick! Why am I the only one who has to get angry? Always the one who has to get angry. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Gordy? What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Because he doesn't want to be embarrassed in front of his boyfriend, clearly. But what if I show my badge? Your attorney's badge. Edgeworth, let me defend you. Thinking, processing. Ha! Good one, Wright. But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Just a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault they lack confidence. After all, I did get every one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. Well, shit, that backfired on me. Well, that opened up something. Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere. But, Nick... She just don't get it. It's okay. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, is that Detective Gumshoe over there? It's Gumshoe! Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything?
Sorry, sir. Nothing.
Idiot! Trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double!
But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why I arrested the attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. You know, because, you know, if there was no incriminating evidence that incriminated him, well, he must be guilty, right?
Hey, Bob, that's a brilliant deduction. You should be in law school.
Oh, you think? It's clear, sir. He's the one who...
Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Bleh. Ah! Eek! Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will you ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Huh? You don't say. He was excited. He thought, oh, they're here to save my best friend. Bestest best friend. Anyway. Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow. Okay, Mr. Pink in the Head. Okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the... Huh? Pink fluffy clouds? Interesting. Ah, never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night. About 50 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat, there were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived at the scene arrested him. How did they get here so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer? Do you? Absolutely not. Impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what that witness says? They're horribly unreliable anyway. I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. Oh yeah. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine no one's standing up taking his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you had defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is... well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you at that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. God, I want him inside me. What? Edgeworth, like 50 miles away in the detention center. What? Anyway. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why would he want your help? I don't get it. Who was this witness? Yeah, sorry, pal. Confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. What? What? You what, mate? Give Gumshoe a British accent. Make him a Bobby. Make him a Bobby. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yup. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night, it was. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness here, eh? That's why we're here today. Checking things out. And I'm back to the Jersey. The stupid New York Jersey exit. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting for me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa.
Detective Gumshoe, sir.
What? Find something?
No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing? Right. I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. Gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Well, yeah. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. I haven't looked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually, say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Hi, Lerv. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Well, sorry. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah. They don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right, now, let's get investigating.
The investigation begins with this sign. What could it say? What could it mean?
Sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaves today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Maybe because you need a coat, girl. Yeah, my poetry has that effect on some people.
Aye, my poetry is meant to send shivers then to the hearts of men and women alike. Anyway.
All right, moving into the lake. We'll go to the public beach. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. This place has a beach? Interesting. Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake? Yup. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers though. Well, then what does, Phoenix? What in your mind is wowzers worthy? Let the girl wowzers if she wants the wowzers. She can wowzers if she wants to. She can leave her lawyers behind. Anyway, because something about lawyers not wowzering, and if they don't wowzer, then they're not a lawyer of yours. Anyway. Probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Thanks, JT. Appreciate it. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? No. No, I don't. No. No, I don't. Actually, I think most people are into Kamen Rider now. At least I think that's what it is. Anyway. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. You talking about like this part up here, or are you talking about the wreath? Because the wreath looks pretty jolly and festive. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. All right. Right exit. He says right exit. Oh yeah, I should go. And he just leaves, just starts leaving. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. That's a natural park. I imagine they have some employees who are like who maintain everything. What's this? Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, there might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, in a minute. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Not very clue-worthy. Well, let me be the judge of that, Phoenix. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog, you eat it here. Yep, very typical. Very typical food stand setup here. And then they tear them all down. The thing about these plastic benches is like when the food stands come around, like for the Matsuris, easy to just pick up, tear down, and put away for another season. Very convenient. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Unfortunately, she does not, because the samurai dogs are closed. Wow. Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way. I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from up above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. So could it be like you're both right? Maya's right, Phoenix is right, you're just both right? No, it's a competition, and I win. Because I'm the lawyer, and she's the spirit medium. So there. Anyway. Boat rental shop. Boat rentals. They spelled boat wrong. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Maya! How dare you? Really? Well, how about we go on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. All right. The murder probably could have occurred out here in the bush. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Or because a murder took place. You know, one or the other. There's some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Why are you so wishy-washy, Maya? Come on, girl. It's okay. Alright, back to the beach. Woods. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. No camping. Well, clearly the person who's here didn't see that sign. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guns camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That is true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Let's go talk. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I still can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Or how? How did they get that car in here? That's a good question as well. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? Okay, what if that said that? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Well, they probably, if no in Japan, someone would probably make one and like hammer it in, but it would use like really old Japanese that no one understands. Like, why the fuck did they phrase it like that? There's a lot of those signs, by the way. So like, it's a rural thing, you know, and a tradition thing. But like, sometimes when I go out to the wilderness or out to like the to the good old countryside around here, you'll see a sign that's like, wait, that's what it means? But it's like, yeah, but it's using really old-fashioned language. Like centuries old-fashioned language. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, Nick! What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. Must be hard for Phoenix to play the straight man all the time. But yeah, I guess it's just because aluminum is lightweight and it's easy to heat up. That would be my guess. I'm not entirely an expert on this, but that would be my guess. Lightweight, easily disposable if necessary, clean, easy to clean, etc. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Well, I imagine they're not. At least they're picking up their trash by the looks of it. Like, they got the plastic bags for, like, picking up waste. There's some hashi there with a box, some beans. Nothing else, huh? Oh, never mind. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where sunlight can't reach them. Very poetic. Very poetic, Phoenix. Very poetic. All right, well, let's go back over here. I wonder what this is. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. Must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out! Hi, I'm Nick! Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! Hey, I'm Nick! Wow, Maya, that's a really good impression. Huh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices? Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Well, I guess that answers that question. Well, it responded. Yeah! Oh, here we go. All right, let's see. Hey, you, get your hands off of that. Hey! What in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. Huh? Sorry? Sorry, it's not, but don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a full roll of that film costs. I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. No one tell her. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone? No, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all gonna say for bejesus sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's draws and listen to you stutter all day. Oh, boy. Strap in, chat. Strap in, boat. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming names, but someone who used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What? Oh, okay. All right, I guess the game is trying to tell me you gotta present. All right. Hey, lady, badge! Shove this badge in your face. Now what you gonna do with it? I shoved this badge in your face. Now what you gonna do with it? Anyway, it's actually just a bottle cap for my tea, but, you know, she don't know the difference. She said she was dumb. I didn't call her dumb. She said herself was dumb. That sentence was dumb. Me dumb. Me dumb. Me talk good. Anyway. This is my badge. Huh? Our badge is supposed to be all shiny and impressive. You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know, I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. Oh shit. She's gonna put me in like a scorpion deathlock or something. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating the murder that took place here on the lake. Murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. I think that I would be curious. I think I'd be curious to see the joke in the original Japanese, but I'm gonna guess she's like Osaka Ben, or like she's probably got like Osaka Ben or like Hokkaido Ben like dialect, and then like Maya and Phoenix are like Tokyo Ben. I don't know which dialect she's supposed to convert in Japan. Someone will know that. Great then. I'm Lotta Hart. Y'all can call me Lotta. Hi, Lotta Hart. Osaka! I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. All right. Well, hello, Lotta. Nice to meet you. I'm sure you won't be obnoxious at all. So, what happened? Oh, yeah. When was that murder about anyway? Kanbe! I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night of Christmas Eve. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? You goody shit, nah. She's, you're having fun there. I'm glad to see you having fun. I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember, I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I'm good. I seen the boats choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember when I seen when. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student in Country U, right here in the heart of the Heartland. Wow, neat. Didn't you say she was she's a photographer for a meteor shower? Nick, she's a research student at a university. Country U, VCU? I hate them, they're my rival. They're my rival school, hate them. Fuck those buffaloes. I'm joking, that is a stupid joke that only I will get, and maybe some demographic out there that will never see this. Photograph? Merc? Did I say photograph? Wow, did I just make up a new name? Photograph. Oh my god, that's like a new slur. That's like a new insult I think I just invented. Oh god, this lady, yeah, the one who's on who like does all the photos for the magazine. What a photographer. Anyway, so I hear. So when did you come up here? It's like those Insta girls, kinda. I guess that could be a way to insult an Insta girl. Yeah, a photographer. Man, that would be. God, I hope that doesn't. If that somehow breaks containment, we're in trouble. I'm in trouble, but anyway. Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? What are you photographing? What are you photographing? I mean, technically, you could probably say that photographing, but I think the more I'm yoinking that. Thanks, JT. Appreciate it. I guess you could say this photographing, but I think the more like casual or natural way to be photographing. Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep. Meteor showers. Falling stars. Stars. I'll take care of it, Merc. Salutes and goes down with submarine. Thanks, Lear. I appreciate it, Lear. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. I hope you're doing well. By the way, all of you, again, thank you for being here with me tonight. I appreciate it. Hope you're all having a good time so far. This is gonna be a chill Friday. This is gonna be a chill Friday. Anyway. That's quite a camera you have there. It does look pretty professional. Y'all better know it. It's German made. Genuine Solingen. Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? Solingen? Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't really look this up right now. Solingen. So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. Hey, BB, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for the boat. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Come on in and get cozy. We're investigating a moida. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. All right. Well, speaking of camera, I just accidentally took a screenshot with my fat sausage fingers. Anyway, I don't have anything else to really. I guess I could ask her about the camera. Lada? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Oh, yeah. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? It would be witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now. You hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Well, I guess we're coming back later. All right. Well, we checked the beach, checked the boat shop, check. We can go back and talk to Detective Gumshoe. He said did come say to check him out at the Criminal Affairs Department. January 25th, Police Department. The guy in the back's definitely playing like solitaire on his computer. Something like that. Look at that. Look at that creature on the windowsill. Anyway. I guess Detective Gumshoe's still in the meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting. For better or worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. Is he detective or defective? Damn, she's... Damn. Oof. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Two? Two what? Still. Oh, as he's defective. I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just kind of the guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, trial's starting tomorrow. They're scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. A cause, one bullet shot to the heart. And you're to blame, JT. Another stupid reference. Anyway. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? The heart, Shizu. I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. Right? I didn't know I gave love a bad name. Go on, JT, that's my man. All right. Maybe if we go back to Gordy, maybe Lotta has something for us by now. We'll see. Don Jovi is rolling in his grave. Bang! Something like that. Oh, I guess I was right. I guess we just need to go talk to Detective Gumshoe first. Hey, y'all! Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? Our automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Okay. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yeah. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. You can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Huh? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon no. Reckon no. What's that? Now don't y'all think y'all can pull one over on me just because you speak the lingo. I know enough to know that when you see murder, you best tell the cops. It's my obligation as a citizen. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. But wait, Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw, too, please. Nice try, honey. I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Like the meme of like the math meme. Like, oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies. No, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Why do we need to be enemies? Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Kate, photo added to the court record. That was a lot. All right, JT, no worries, buddy. That was a lot. That... Merc, may I point STH out? You mean something? Please, BB, go right ahead. I'm listening. I'm listening. It's a beautiful day out on the lake. Wasn't there supposed to be 2 photos? You're right. She did say 2. And she only gave us 1. God damn, Lotta. What are you doing? You're correct. She did say 2 photos. December 25th, Gourd Lake, public beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey! Santa! Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Why? I'm a good boy. I did nothing. He's got no proof.
I know everything, Phoenix. I've seen everything you've done this past year.
You mean?
Yes, even that. Oh, naughty, naughty boy.
Anyway, sorry. I'm just gonna need a minute. And with that slap, I think we're ready for our first commercial break. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me tonight. I do appreciate it. And we'll be on the other side. Wait a minute, Saint Nicholas! That is good old Saint Nick. Quick chat, be on your best behavior. You want presents, don't you? We want presents. We gotta be good boys and girls. And MBs. Ah, delicious tea. It's bitter. Just like the winter bite of December 25th, when my boyfriend is accused of murder. Patron saint of the prostitutes. Is that right? Is that how it works? The Insta thoughts? The photographer thoughts? Ah. Bam, 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 bam. Hope everyone's doing well. Shizu, I hope you're feeling better. I know that you were undergoing a lot of pain, Dio, but hopefully you're feeling a little better. I'm looking forward to later tonight for you, but tomorrow for me. Should be fun. Pain, Dio. What do I gotta do? I'm slightly sore, but in a good way. Hopefully that'll let me sleep. I'm getting more like an old man's. I feel like I'm more of an old man's sleep schedule lately, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I go to bed around 9:30 or 10 now, and I get up at like 4:35. Get up, go to work. I'm headed to work, Dio. Please be safe, Shizu. We'll be here. We're gonna go for a little bit. I'm not sure. I like to think, I don't remember how long case 4 is, but we're gonna get a good chunk in. You're old, Dio.
I'm old. I can't go with you to Netherland, Shizu. I'm old. I've forgotten how to fly.
I don't know why that line sticks with me, but it's like, it's one of my favorite ones. And then I don't know why that childhood movie sticks in my head so much. And then there's the other one with the Mighty Ducks. Teach them to fly. Just like the wise old man, you know, who gave the protagonist, played by God, I'm trying, Charlie Sheen's old younger brother, Daniel Sheen, something like that. Mighty Ducks, but the point is, like, he's like called like Gordon. His name was Gordon. The kid in the 90s was called, someone was named Gordon in the 1990s. But he was like, it's like, oh, Gordon, I remember when you used to ski all the time. You flew across the ice. Gordon, teach them to fly. And just the nice, gentle old man, full of wisdom and spry wisdom, who, he just wanted to he just ran the local winter gear shop for the hockey teams and everything like that. He was just a big center of his community, loved all the children and all, was a good old man, and then he dies, and I think they just killed him off. He didn't even get a ceremonial death. He's just like, he's dead now. He was old as fuck. Of course he's dead. It's weird. Anyway, there's a lot of weird kid movies like that when I remember. Are they still that weird? Are kid movies still that weird? I wonder. I don't know why there's such a disconnect between what Twitch tells me and what the chat is telling me. Man, fairy tales are effing grim once you stand in the content. Yeah, I remember the Grimm's fairy tales. All right. Well, thanks everybody for the break. We're back. All right, let's continue. Apparently St. Nicholas is mad at me. Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Nuh-uh.
Long time no see, Nick. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Maya's a genius. Maya the genius, Dio. Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me.
Oh no. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Peter Pan's in Neverland. Literally an angel taking kids to the place they'll never grow. Ooh. You know? That is a metaphor. Maya. Small, big brain, small and strunk. That's a good Twitch name. Maya, big brain. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl Beyonce deserves the best. Beyonce? Beyonce? Not another model, I hope. How does he keep doing this? Snow White never woke up. Yeah, she did, and she's hungry for calories. She made us those rice cakes full of, like, ingredients? Potentially edible? I don't know. The point was, she woke up. Oh, Beyonce's a fine woman, Nick. How do you keep doing it, Larry? I don't know. Is it the goatee? I don't know. I don't know how you do this. Or maybe he's just a professional bullshitter. It was your idea to wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your, no. Not my, what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Mia Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh? Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. She is an ADHD gremlin. She kinda is, you're not wrong. All right, Larry, what the fuck you doing here? Hey, Larry, there was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Beyonce, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Maya just like direct hit, like critical hit landed. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just, Beyonce's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. Damn, a model, I knew it. How does he keep getting models for dates, dude? What is it? Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant's Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know about Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. I need a dog. She's got that dog in her. She need that dog in her. Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look like gourd-shaped. Well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. Samurai thing was Beyonce's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. Yes, thank you, Larry, for rubbing it in that you have a girlfriend. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake, but with the big news. The big news? What's the big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Thanks, JT, welcome back. Studying all the time, trying to be like father? Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth's a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis in his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure.
Oh God, it's like talking to a brick wall. Oh my God.
He always used to talk about defending the weak who are unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a lame-o. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? Hi, Shogun. Welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate. I'm gonna go get some tea, and I'll redeem that right now. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having a great one, Shogun. Now that this song's playing, it's gonna be in my head for the rest of the weekend. Ba, 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 na, na. Been lurking for a bit already. Well, I am very glad to have you here all the same. And here for your 100 bucks is a drink. I'm gonna need a lot of that. My voice is gonna be up and down and all around tonight. But I'm glad you're here, Shogun. Welcome in. Sit back, get cozy. It's gonna be a nice Friday. Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy! Monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster! A real monster! That was an okay show. Real monsters. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. What, 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Get real. Anyway. I don't think giving him anything will be worth it. This song's gonna be stuck in my head. All right. Anything here? December 25th, Police Department. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there in a while. Lot of heart. It has to be.
Blop blop, brother.
Blop. Thanks, Justin. I appreciate it. Blop blop indeed. All right, well, I guess we're not going here. Maybe we can talk to... Nope. What do we do? What do we do? Maybe here? Maya? Are you thinking? She's thinking and stinking. What is it? Oh, nothing. It just, something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now.
Apparently she can.
I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office? Wait, you mean Grossberg's office?
Right, that guy.
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. A new lead. Grossberg Law Offices. That old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! You're Mia's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
Aha! And you're Mia's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yeah.
Ah, you've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. Takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Ah, yes. I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something, indubitably. What is it then? Something the matter?
Anything new happen here? No? An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but probably the most expensive one available.
I think our Charlie's cuter.
Charlie is cuter, Maya. You're absolutely right. Right. He's really cute. Plant. I meant to hit the desk. There we go. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell here someone's here's got money to burn.
We should put things on our client table too.
I'm not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy.
I mean, listen, you got a better idea, Phoenix? No, shut up and put the candy dish out. Why don't you shut up?
Anyway. A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster.
Hey, Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too.
I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet.
Huh? I meant for me.
You'd better start saving your allowance then.
I get an allowance?
Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read.
Well, then let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
We don't need them.
Then can we take that wooden bear?
It is kind of cute. We could take the bear.
He won't mind. I'm sure he won't miss one wooden bear.
Anyway, there was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts, old bitter desserts. Yes, right. Of course.
The autopsy report has the photo in it, right? So maybe I present that to him? Yeah.
Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah!
Do you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edwards shot?
It's debatable. Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes. DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound familiar?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey. Your mother contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. Very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please. Don't mention it.
DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But, wait. What does that case have to do with anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait. This is a photograph of my mother. Misty Fey's photo added to the court record. So if you go back, will Edgeworth be available? December 25th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Sorry. Playing Mr. Grossberg really cleared out the grossness in my throat, I think. Anyway. What is this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough, or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case. Understand? He does care. Why did you go to Gord Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor, apparently, would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe is really worried about you. All right. Well, let's see if Grossberg's theory holds true. See. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, Wright. You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you'd like, and I will do my best. I will answer to the best of my abilities. All right, well, we got him talking. The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed. I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim in the Gord Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now... this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago. On December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days. What? Nick? What does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He's quite famous at the time, apparently. So, you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps? I'd rather not talk about it. Fair enough. So, Edgeworth, badge? Your attorney's badge? I can't say I really want to see one of those right now. How about this? What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Who would have thought it'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Nah. It's like, nah, I'm out. Peace. Just like end credits right there. Nah, I'm good. See ya. Just walks away. Of course we will. Ah, who could have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember doing any. I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Yeah! Well, I guess we should. What's that? Earthquake? Nick, it's a big one! Whoa! It's calming down. Phew. Whew, that was scary. Yeah, earthquakes can be pretty scary. I think the scariest one I've ever been in was... What is the scariest? Oh, absolutely. It's gotta be like 2 years ago. I was in my apartment, and it's like a thin building, but I was on the very top floor, right? So it's a 13th floor building. I'm at the very top. And it's one of these thin buildings, like it's earthquake safe, but it's the way these thin buildings tend to work with the earthquake is they tend to move with it. So like the base kind of shakes, but then like the top wobbles more, but it's able to like absorb the impact that way. Like it's like Tai Chi. It's like the building's doing Tai Chi to work with the motion of the waves, right? Anyway, it's about, I want to say like I'm just tucked, I went to bed. It's like 1 a.m. and my, like, it's my old bed frame. So like I'm asleep. Like if you imagine my pillow's here, like I'm sleeping, my pillow's my mic. Like I'm sleeping on my mic like that. I'm sleeping on my mic. I'm sleeping on my pillow like this. The phone is right over here on the banister or whatever of the frame because it has like a charger port and everything like that. And all of a sudden I just hear my phone go up, you know, like earthquake, like this like giant alarm that's like, wake up, bitch, you're about to have a bad time, right? And it goes off and I'm just like, and the entire building is shaking. Like this is my first time with a building like this where like everything's shaking. And I'm like, well, this is where I die. Yeah, well, it's been a good life, I could have, kind of wish I had like a girlfriend or something like that. But it was, I think it was a pretty cool life. I think I had, I'm just like going there, right? Where I live, we have no big earthquakes. Hey, Mogul, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. It's nice to see you again. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm just sitting here and I'm going, I'm like, I'm gonna die. Thankfully, as you can tell, because that was 2 years ago, I'm not dead. Easily though, like that's the kind of thing, like I don't want to be woken up by that. Like I'm glad. Well, I remember you, Moogle. You were here a week or so ago. It's nice to have you in again. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you. Anyways, yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, I'm grateful that the technology woke me up so I could be aware. At the same time, I'm like, God damn, it just like freaked me the hell out, right? Because like, I always imagine like I'm in the top floor. Like, what am I supposed to do if like the building goes down, right? Like, I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do. Thankfully, Japan is one of those places that like, is used to this. So like, don't worry, we got this covered. We know what to do here, right? Save for like the very old buildings, like most of them, find your channel searching for Ace Attorney. Well, that's nice. Thank you for coming back. Yeah, we're having a great time here with Ace Attorney so far. Yeah, Japan is one of those places, thankfully, that they're used to buildings. Like this place is earthquake safe. Now, even like with like a pretty medium-sized quake, which will usually like, you'll get like a building warning or you'll feel it. Like I felt like one of these medium-sized quakes inside Akihabara when I was in the arcade, like playing some video games. You'll hear the warning, like warning, earthquake, and things shake. This one is like, it shakes, but it's like kind of like that. That's about the worst I felt. It's like every now it's like, oh, things are moving, but not like super big, right? That's what I'm trying to talk. That's what I'm trying to get. Anyway, sorry. Also, just to reiterate and get us back on point, earthquakes can be scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? Do you see Edgeworth boat? No? Sorry. There. He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. Girl, same. I guess he doesn't do well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter a request to Detective Gumshoe. Anyway. He'd probably be here at the Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th. Still December 25th, eh? It's still Christmas. It's still Crimbo. What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a while ago, says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's all this about, pal? Lot of hurt. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. She did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. Hold on. Here, I better give him. I better give this him to her first. Me talk good. Look what I got. Are you tucked into her? That's good. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal. Hey! You guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't worried about you, Toad. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. There was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Oh, I should have talked to him. I thought I was gonna get a chance to talk to him. I messed up the order. I messed up. I'm a horrible attorney. He could have given me vital information or at least cracked a joke or two. Oh, well. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth.
To be continued.
All right. Are you guys ready for trial? I should have asked about trial a little bit, but I guess we'll know. Save your progress. Yes, please. All right. Here we go. Day 2, trial. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby 1, 2. Parma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god.
Not a single case?
He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Anything? Peepo shy? I don't know. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he really will do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10.
So he was your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth?
Something like that.
And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep! Oh, wait! Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out.
Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years! He's as ruthless as me, times 20.
So 10 times as mean and 20 times as ruthless? Wow. We're gonna die, Boat.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia, Maya?
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think?
Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach.
You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh man, what bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so. Phoenix, come on, dude. What are you whispering about?
It's nothing.
Well, it's time. Let's head in. All right. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. My eye's itching because I'm about to get into court, and I'm nervous. Around here. Sorry. All right. 10 a.m. sharp. District Court, courtroom 3. Was it a courtroom? Oh, it was lobby 2, courtroom 3. Hello, Judge.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
I gotta figure up a good voice for him.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool! You seriously think I would not stand here were I not completely prepared? Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be just fine. Anything you want, sir? Like, should I order you a cup of tea or something? The prosecution may call for a witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10 a.m., she had 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop.
Overhead map added to the court record.
Testify to the court about the arrest. No. Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm supposed to be the one that's handling these proceedings. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. Guilty. I can't wait to do it. Oh boy, I'm rather excited to prosecute someone. No, he's not!
Ooh, it's scary but fun. All right. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now!
Judge is like,
Should I even be here? You know, I had to go, I got called in late last night. I was supposed to be with my grandchildren. We got them a choo-choo train set. Oh, that was going to be so delightful to watch them assemble it, and watch them go choo-choo and all that. But no, I got called up here because of a murder. Anyway, sorry.
the arrest of Edgeworth. Let's see here. So you received a call from a man. Yeah? Welcome back, baby. But you said there was a woman camping there? She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right?
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
A woman who was camping. Lot of heart.
What happened next, detective?
Okay, headed to the scene as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you first saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really.
Objection! Detective! The court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, he's got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trusting relationship with the prosecutors.
Objection. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusty, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
I think Gumshoe's gonna cry. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue now.
But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here is the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. Court accepts this bullet into evidence.
Pistol bullet, a .22 caliber. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. Press it again? What about the pistol made it decisive? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth.
There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Rabble, 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 rabble. Hold on, guys. Sorry, 1 second.
Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon?
Yeah, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
Fired 3 times, bears prints 3 times. I've heard shot once, shot twice, and now it's fired 3 times? What?
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective,
Yes, sir.
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yeah. The ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking! To imagine someone here who does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Eh? Me? All right. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was, without a doubt, fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. I will get on the swing set, not once, not twice, but a minimum of 3 times. Am I understood? Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now! But wait, just bang off flimsy candle and get on with it, man. Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess, apparently.
Who's running this court? December 26th, 11:09 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon?
And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat?
Yes, it was me.
What?
But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him.
Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know? Weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time he had shot himself.
You mean it was a suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya? Huh? What?
Any progress with Mia?
Oh. Sorry. It's no good. Ugh. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right?
No, I need you here.
No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it is the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who couldn't even contact spirits. Well, everyone has their off days. Thanks for the hydrate, Shizu. I mean, I've been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really?
Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
It's bad for my heart. Thanks for the stretch and the care package, Shizu. I'm not gonna lie, we're probably gonna need a break here in a minute. But just give me, let me just get through this, and then I'll maybe take a minute, little break, a small break. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops.
Court is back in session.
I'll be okay, Shizu. I'm gonna take a break here real quick, guys. Sorry. I know it's a little abrupt and we got the 10 minutes before the next break. Let me hit the BRB. And yeah. I'll be with you guys in a minute. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I'm gonna run the ad break real quick. I'm gonna hit ads. I'm gonna get up and I'll be back in 3 or so minutes, but it might be a little bit longer. But thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I really appreciate it. I'll be back as soon as I can. All right, I'm back. Give me a second, guys.
Brother, it seems people really love you.
I'm glad, and I'm grateful for the support. I do appreciate it, guys. I guess I can share. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's kind of hard for me to put it out there, but the reason I needed to take an abrupt break there was because I had an email come in from my immigration lawyer, and I got some very, very sad news that the Ministry of Immigration, the Ministry of Justice, decided that they rejected my application for permanent residency. So, you know, not the news I wanted to hear, not the news I was hoping to get. Kind of comes as a shock as well, because like reading over the decision, it sounded like that the immigration office decided that, like, well, you are a citizen of good, you are a person of good standing, and thank you, Dreamer, and also welcome in, Dreamer. It's nice to see you. The ministry was like, well, there's no problems. Like, my lawyer's like, well, the explanation in the paper is very vague. They're like, well, you are complying with the Immigration and Refugee Recognition Acts and everything. Like, you seem to be a person of good standing. You are someone with sufficient assets, etc., etc. But they didn't give a reason why they rejected it. Now, I don't know what's going to happen there, but I don't know when or if I get to try again. I don't know. Apparently, I am offered as my... I do have the right to have a meeting to go over why they made this decision. But, yeah. It's a little scary. I'm trying my best to deal with it. Because my visa is good for another 2 years, and I'm hopeful that, you know, they'll let me get another one, but at this point, I'm not sure what to do. It sucks. It sucks. I mean, there's no real other way around it. Like, it just sucks. So, like, I'm sitting here, not the news I wanted to hear on a Friday night. I'm upset. I'm confused, but, you know, at the same time, it's like, there's not much I can do. It's kind of out of my hands. I mean, I don't know what my options are yet. It's not like, you know, like, oh, you know, we rejected your permanent residence. We rejected your permanent resident application. Also, we decided to revoke your visa. I don't think it's anything serious like that. I'm still allowed to work here. I can work here for another 2 years at minimum, but it's kind of scary because now I don't know what's to happen, right? Because, like, I could start the process. I don't know when I'm allowed to start the process again, but what's likely to happen is that I need to get a visa renewal first and then start the process. So basically, I don't think I can try again for at least another year, because I think what's likely to happen is, I don't know. I really don't. And, you know, it sucks. But the way the math is working in my, because I applied in August 2024. So I applied 18 months ago, about a year and a half ago, guys. And so took that long for the Tokyo office to take my paperwork and look at it, right? And also this guy, he was a true professional. And he's gotten so many other people at the office, their PR. So it's like, okay, well, like, I just do what he says and, like, work with him and all that. And they're just like, no. And I'm just like, well, what do I do, right? I don't know what to do here. And so, I don't know. I mean, Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry you're also going. I'm also sorry you're going through that, Shizu, but you also know what I'm going through, I think, a little bit. So yeah, I don't know what to do. I'll have to figure something out with, but like, it's kind of sitting with me at the moment, and it's not a good feeling. Kind of sucks, if I'm honest with you guys. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm going to think. And I'm hopeful, like, you know, fingers crossed I can reapply, but when I can reapply, and likely what's supposed to happen is that I'm gonna have to get my visa renewed first, and you know, I don't think it's gonna be a 5-year one. So the idea will be like, there's a clock basically where it's like, all right, gotta reapply, and then now I also gotta like gotta reapply for my visa. Then I also gotta reapply for PR immediately afterward, because I think the other thing that happened was I have a 5-year visa, but I think the government's decided to phase that out. So it's gonna be like a 3-year visa or something like that. Yeah, I don't know like what happens like with the reapplication. Like, do I have to do all of that work again? Go grab everything again? Go talk to everybody again? Do another essay? It's like, I don't know. But I think I'm just floored because like I wasn't expecting it to be no. I wasn't expecting a no to come back, to be perfectly honest with you. Like there's a lot of people at work who'd use the same guy, and he'd gotten several people that on my own team, permanent residents, and you know, they're fine. So I don't know. Have a hug. It's gonna be all right. Thank you, Moogle. Thank you, everybody. I'm not giving up. I feel like I've been dealt a heavy blow, because that's 18 months of work and 18 months of waiting, and now I don't know what's next. The visa, I'm trying to keep positive. I'm not worried about the visa renewal because my company will do that, and there's no way that like they're gonna go and say Toyota's like, no, we'll reject his visa. Like, what the fuck you mean? We're fucking Toyota. You're gonna give him his visa, you know? I don't know. I don't want to quit stream early. I feel like that's a cop-out. I kind of want to stream a little bit more. Let's see if I can get through at least the first part of the trial, and we'll see how I feel. But yeah, like, I'm sorry, guys. I was having a good time. I was having a good day. And now it's just like, I just hit that. I want to try. Let me try to see if, let me try to keep going a little bit as well. Let me try to see if I can go a little bit, and then we'll go from there, guys. I mean, I think I'll be okay. I just like, again, like, I'm dealing with the immediate aftershocks. Like, I think my brain just needs some time to process it. So let me just keep going here. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You guys are the reason why I like doing this. I'm so glad I've been able to find like this small little community that, you know, helps me out. And I really appreciate each and every one of you for giving me some of your time. I'll try my best. I'm gonna see if I can get through the first part of the trial, and then maybe we'll call it a little earlier than I wanted to. We'll see. Anyway.
Court is back in session. I wanted to get on the swing set, but Mr. Von Karma, he hogged it, and I was really upset. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand.
Hi, Soup. Thanks for the lurk. Appreciate it.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
I gave him the judge voice. He's not that. That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Bitch, no. Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
All right, let's see if I can get through at least the first day. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough! Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo. Accepted as evidence. But, well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder.
Rabble, rabble, rabble!
Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake. So, the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Rabble, rabble, rabble!
Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor, I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction with the facts in her testimony?
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Well, let's get him. We're gonna get him good.
Sorry, clearing my throat a little bit. I've got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Witness's account.
Let's see. After midnight,
I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake.
so you weren't looking at the lake at the time?
Nope.
I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with a witness.
When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang.
I think this is the thing, right? Because, like...
Well, hold on. Let me think about this. There wasn't anything on the lip of that boat.
I think this might be the thing that press. Can I present? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
On karma,
I think I hate you.
he's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure.
How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat.
Miss Hart, you...
Objection. Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. That's what I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. It's not your fault.
I think the one I need to press was... I think it was this one, maybe? My thought was like... The autopsy report says there was only one shot, right? And this was fired 3 times. So there's a contradiction between like 2 shots, but there's 3 shots. Maybe I should try the gun? Nope. Apparently not. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does. I don't see anything contradictory.
Huh? Really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops. Then there was another bang. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 gents in the boat. I heard this bang come up from the lake. Or maybe it's this, because he did bring up a stink about this, but what would I present here? Would it be the photo, or would it be the photo, maybe? Or Gordy? I'm wondering. Nope, that's not it. What am I thinking here? I'm trying to think here about... This is actually a toughie one for me. I gotta screw up 3 more times, and then Edgeworth's going to jail. I feel like this was it. Could it be the bullet? Or the autopsy report? She said 2 gents. Maybe the idea is like, how did you know they were guys? How do you know they were dudes? Nope. Dang it. Okay, it's not that either. Gotta lock in, apparently. Yeah. Can I save? I might want to save a little bit here, just to be careful. All right. The way Phoenix said, like, she's more focused on the lake than the boat makes me think like I need to do something there with like that, maybe. So like maybe the idea is can't call her out on Gordy? All right. Because like the thing about her setup makes it think like I don't think she was looking for the boat. Is it just the autopsy report? Did I already present this? I did, dang it. Well, Edward's going to jail. Well, that's it. Damn it.
This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretations of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused was surrendered to the court immediately, to be held pending trial in a higher court from within a month of today's date. That is all. Court's adjourned.
Rabble, 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 rabble. Sorry, Edgeworth, you're going to jail. My bad. Saving content. Don't save that. Don't save my failure. All right, let's see here. Okay, I'm... Maybe I should press it again on a couple things. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope, I looked after I looked the noise. I think I pressed on this before, yeah. Could you clearly see the 2 men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness testified she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look out for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. There's another bang. I think I pressed her on this too, right? Watching. Yeah, I asked her that. You're asking meaningless contradictions, not babble. Are you sure? Scan the whole lake. Yeah, so that part made me feel like maybe I was supposed to press her on that. Man, that my brain's in a rare space. Also, this one's a little bit harder. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures using my research. What research? This all spins suspicious. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case?
Well, finally.
The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. Well, wait now, I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already. Objection sustained.
I got disconnected from the chat thing. Well, welcome back, Shizu. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting.
But Your Honor.
You keep your promise, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid I'll have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood.
Uh-huh. Nick, Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision. Then pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea of treating me like some kind of criminal? That's all. I swear it, I saw Edgeworth.
Enough, Judge. Declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick's innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order! You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt of court!
No, I am! If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me!
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya. What a bean. What a good bean. Thanks, Maya. She's like the boat. She has my back.
I cannot for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate spattering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction in here or else suddenly boat.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. That man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't squander Maya's effort. Oh, it's just there, huh?
Clear as day, huh?
Objection! Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what? Look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
The photo I took? The very same.
There's something I wanted you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct?
Yet even it cannot capture the faces of the men on the boat.
Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Mr. Wright has a point. That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please.
Yet now she said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Mrs. Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. Finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony.
You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem.
How would that have helped?
You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
This one better be good.
But how would that help?
And the mist was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back into the car. Okay. I brought my binoculars with me. Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
Objection. The camera is irrelevant to the case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to the case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera?
Yeah.
The fuck you mean it's not?
Exactly. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow. Maybe I went a little overboard there.
Very well. Mrs. Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you. Camera is set up to take pictures of a meteor shower.
The fuck it was. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know, the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking straight. Huh.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw Edgeworth? No unnecessary comments, please.
I don't think it was there. I think, you know what I think? I think she was looking for this. No? That's not it? Dang it. Do I present the camera? Yeah, because it was pointing at the lake, right? That's what it says. Maybe I had to be more direct. Faces the lake. There we go. That's what it wanted. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars. Well, what?
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she
Photographing. This is probably where I needed that. I did it too early. Take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph? I was a step too early, I think. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting of Gourd Lake.
Well, Miss Hart, I've never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let me see you prove I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. What is the proof the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
Isn't it just the camera itself? Or it's in the, let me check this. I thought there was something in here about like, loud noises thing. I think it's the article. Proof is this article about Gordy the lake monster. Maybe I was right. According to this article, when Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noise. Hi, Atch. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good one. Thank you for being here tonight. When Gordy breaks through the water, it makes a loud noises, which is why you set up your camera with that microphone. You had it set to respond to loud noises. And that's how you got this picture when the pistol fired. Rebel, rebel, rebel.
Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey!
But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing.
Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for a reason. I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Mrs. Hart, why did you hide the fact you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony.
Right, fine. I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change.
It has to. And now I'm gonna spot it.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if that guy pictured that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. When I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, I heard another gunshot. That's a lot of new facts. I was looking right at the boat the whole time. Cross my heart, hope to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a researcher student or a photographer has no bearing on the case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction?
Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind. Ha! That would be a first.
Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we'll let the witness leave.
Thought you were not allowed to lie in court, and that's a criminal offense? Yeah, true, right? But that, you know, like, lying in court? I never thought I'd see the day.
I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor. I should probably save real quick when I get a chance. Because I got 1 life. And I think I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna do that. Alright. Research student and an investigative photographer. See if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. I heard another gunshot. How'd she see that? How would she have seen that? Because this is the only photo we have. I don't see a flash. Do you? I think this might be it. Objection! Nope. I'm going to jail. They aren't, are they?
Not at all. Mr. Wright,
It's over. Well, you're going to jail. Okay, let me just... Can I escape? Yeah, I can. All right, let's go back. Hey, good thing I saved. Starts cleaning the boat's deck. Thanks, Atch, for cleaning the deck, and thanks for the 15 streak. I think I should press a little bit here. There's no reason not to. I wasn't too aggressive. All right. But why lie about that? An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo, sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. Guess what? What? There was a UFO. There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. UFO? You know, unidentified flying object. A UFO runs out on the court. That's when I had a short of revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Imagine what Scoop if I got a picture of that monster. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper, for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we?
Yeah, Your Honor. Good call. That's why you put the automatic sensor on the camera? Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. And analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. That's all I was hiding. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if we got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Only time but 3 gunshots? Yeah. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually...
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out at the lake. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It's a lot sharper than a sound that I would have expected. Wasn't much else to look at. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. I kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. What? What'd I do now?
What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Saw a flash near one of the men's hands and I heard another gunshot. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so. Nope. Lake was smooth as glass. Nobody was out on the shore either. I better find some kind of contradiction. I feel like this is the thing to press on. Could the camera be burst mode? Yeah, it certainly was. We try it here, but like, can I present the gun or can I present the article again? Either way, I'm gonna have to probably do it again. Let's see. Objection! It was the article again. There we go. Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat? That's I think what the thing that she said is like, because like Phoenix is right. It's like, if she's there for Gordy and she set it up for Gordy, there's no way she's expecting a boat. She probably would have brushed it off initially. Were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Damn, Phoenix. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give a boat a second thought. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Order! Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch the boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. And that's what you were doing. She's got no witty comeback. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Mrs. Hart, are you saying you are not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat till now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph. You got proof.
Still, we can't see who's shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that is enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she gonna say? She took the photo in what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop in the quality, it might, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karber let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Miss Hart, look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Damn. Rabble, rabble, rabble.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Mrs. Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of the evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. All right, big time.
I still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement. You got the enlargement. And little good has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means the cross-examination.
It's over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination, Miss Lauterhart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict.
Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Show other evidence? Wait, Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracting our steps.
This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Object to it? I guess I'm supposed to object to it. I thought I just should show evidence. Your Honor, there's something decidedly strange with this enlargement.
What might that be?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean.
What is in this photo is strange? Here goes nothing. Show the judge what's strange about the photo. Okay, can I still look at the court record? I can't? Oh, dang it, I was gonna confirm something. Shit. Shit. I think it's the gun, because, like, didn't we see in the, yeah, he's firing with his left hand, but we saw, like, Edward pick it up in, like, the photo with his right, and I think that's what the court record says, too, but I was hoping I could see it. Dang it. Anyway, take that! Can I see it now? Please tell me I didn't screw up. Bears Edgeworth's right hand. Yeah, baby. There we go. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter's strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand doesn't. This man's hand.
This man's left hand does what?
Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts.
The gun!
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Rabble, 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 rabble.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? Edging.
Mrs. Hart, no. I think the only conclusion could be there's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Rabble, 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 rabble!
Order! Order! So, you're saying the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed. That does seem to be the only remaining option. I am so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
Someone looks pretty targeted at someone, not gonna lie, that's true. A meter? That's 3 feet.
There's no way it could have been suicide.
All right.
Order! Order! Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Approximately 1 meter away. All right.
A she. Very well. Allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun revealed the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I'd like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the matter. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
I'm under the water. That's it. It's the old water assassin. The old siren trick. 1:15 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I've yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about 1 meter away, too.
What? What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya.
Oh, right.
What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court.
Such a tsundere.
That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel about the thanks, Edgeworth? I requisitioned a transcript of Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. I heard 2 gunshots, like 2 sounds like gunshots just after midnight on Christmas. To be continued. Well, he made it past court day 1. Although it was a little spicy, a little precocious. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna call it a little early, guys. Please, unfortunately, I think I've lost the juice tonight. So we'll call it a little earlier than normal, but still, I had a good time. But I have a lot on my mind, and I don't think I have the energy right now to keep going and be funny and stupid and silly. And so we'll go for here from now. So tomorrow, I'm going to get my hunting license training in because Shizu is going to take me hunting tomorrow. So we're going to have a nice fun time with Shizu in the morning with some Monster Hunter. We might do some Resident Evil 9. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I really want to play Resident Evil 9 for sure, but we'll see how long the hunt takes and everything like that. But, yeah, thanks, BB. And thanks, everyone, for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. So let's do a little roll call and let's a little kick up. So first of all, again, Dreamer, thank you for the 30 bits. You didn't need to do that. I really appreciate it, though. Thank you. I'm glad you didn't miss the boat either, Edge. And thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate it. JT, thank you, as always, for being here. Thank you for being a support. Shizu, as well. Shizu, I really appreciate it. I promise. I think I just needed some night's sleep. I need some time to think. I'll let you know. But I don't have any reason to cancel the plans tomorrow. So, and thank you for being here, Shizu. I really appreciate you being here. Let's see. We also got to say thank you. A big thank you to Soup, who's lurking but not here. We also got to say a big thank you to Moogle. Thank you for showing up tonight. I hope we'll see you next Friday as well. Let's see here. Who else did we say hi to today? Lurvin, thank you for being here as well. Shogun, thank you for being here. Lenarl, thank you as well for being here. All right, thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. But before we go, let's see if we can go find somebody to say hi to. Let's see. Ooh. Nevix playing Signalis. I love that game. Let's see. We could also do... Let's see. Who am I following? It'd be nice to say hi. Maybe... She's playing... Ivy's playing Slay the Spire 2. Let's... well, JT, you like Slay the Spire, and I'm following this person, and they're playing Slay the Spire. So, oh, I guess they were not playing Slay the Spire anymore, but let's go say hi. Ivy. Ivy's a VTuber. She's cute. She plays a lot of RPGs like me, so she's a nerd like me. So let's just go say hi to Ivy and just say hi to her. Anyways, I'm probably just gonna call it really here. So yeah, sorry for like the short intro and everything, but I think I just need to get out of here and decompress. But thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. Again, I really appreciate it. Until then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Take Toku, take it, boss. See ya.